close that gate now, and I've never seen this horse before. So
right, and neither have I.
we're just running a check on him. And he's worried about that gate, and Kim says he has a lot of energy. So we'll just see. I'm just going to come to the middle with him, Alicia, like we normally do. Just let him find the middle here and be comfortable with it. I'll just take the middle here. We won't have to chain him in here very hard.
Run.
Probably not going to want to go away too badly. Then I'm going to go over here to 2 o'clock, Alicia, which is right about here. And just like we practiced before, I'm going to unclip. And when I step back, I'm going to put my eyes hard on his eye. And then slap my leg like this. And he's going to jolt and run away. And you won't have to throw this line out. Just do this sort of thing here and get enough impulsion out of it. Will. This horse. They call him Will. Will is going to go around here now on this clockwise or right-hand circle about 4 or 5 times. And as Alicia has done before, he's going to go through this flight process because he's a flight animal. And they will flee in a small area for about a quarter of a mile before they really start to communicate back with you. And so on the next round, I'll turn him around up there at 12 o'clock by changing hands, moving out, and send him back. He's a willful character. That's all right. And so now we'll have to keep movement down there as much as possible. I'm going to wait for you. What, are you changing batteries?
Yes. Sorry. Right back.
Okay, so now we're going back to the left. Just as we did the right, and we want about 4 or 5 circuits of the round pen on this left lead or left circle or counterclockwise, as you see it happening here. And then I'm going to turn him around, and when I turn him around, I'm going to completely relax my body, breathe down deep, and we'll see what communication I get. I'll try to predict his communication effort before it comes to you, before he displays it. So here we go. I'm going to send him back to the first direction that he traveled. Now you watch the ear on this side. The ear closest to me will begin to lock on me like that. And the other ear will listen to the rest of the world. That's the first gesture. And that first gesture simply means he respects me. He gives me attention. I'm here in the center of his world. He doesn't know who I am or why I'm here. But he respects me and he's paying attention to me. The next thing you're apt to see is a smaller circle where he comes off that fence and comes closer to me. We'll see if that happens. But I'm just waiting now to see if he'll look over at me and come off there and make a smaller circle. We're just waiting out here for a little bit. There's 4 gestures that we're looking for. The ear, we have that one. The smaller circle, here we go. The smaller circle. Just looking over like that is to indicate to me that he would like to come off. And then you see licking and chewing. The tongue coming right out. Licking and chewing, that's the 3rd gesture. So we have 3 in the bank now. The smaller circle or the looking over at me. And the ear and the licking and chewing. We'll just, now lots of licking and chewing. And the 4th gesture to lower the head. right down by the soil. The licking and chewing is like having lunch together. It's adrenaline falling and a dry mouth, and then bringing moisture to the mouth. The dropping of the head is akin to bowing in the Japanese culture, which does not mean subserviency, but it means that the horse is looking for a leader. He wants me to be the chairman of the meeting. He wants me to call the shots. Easy, kid. Easy, kid. I'm going to send him back now and just let him bounce around here a little bit. He's just as the owner said, full of energy and a bit willful. So we'll let him bow to me, dropping the head down. Now, if one doesn't believe that this is a language and that it's with gestures, watch what happens here when I take my right hand from where it is, fingers closed, and crossing my body. Watch what happens when I raise my hand, spread my fingers, and become a little more like aggressive. Watch how that means go away, get out of here. I'm a flight animal. 3, 2, 1, open. Oh, wow. He knows his own language. And if I just keep using my fingers like that, I'll get him to crash into this fence. Now he's licking and chewing again, saying, please, please, I'm just a little horse. Don't hurt me. So I can move him faster just with one finger up, like that. Just a tiny little gesture, because he's sensitive. And then when I bring it down and close it, I can slow him down and cause him to bow his head and become far less active and filled with adrenaline like that. Slowing right down, bringing my hand across my body. Now, I'm almost ready for join up. I'd like him to drop his head one more time. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm ready for join up. So right here, I'm going to step in front. See? And I'm going to step in front again. Step in front. I want him to look back at me. Here he comes. Then I'll step away from him. Watch this now as I get my shoulders on a 45-degree angle with his body. I can draw him off and draw him to me. He's reticent. He's not convinced that I'm okay. But I'll just keep working here in his language. Advance when he looks away and retreat when he looks back. I'll wait for him and then retreat. Here we go. Now he's locking on, and he's going to become Velcro, because these kind, they need a friend more than most horses do. He's got a lot of adrenaline going on in his body, but he's following me. That is trust. So I'll reward him for that by rubbing him here between the eyes. Then I'll walk away and you'll see he wants to be with me. That's trust. Stop, he stops. Reward, walk, and he follows. And I'll come around and make a circle in the other direction. Lo and behold, he follows again. Good boy. That's join up and follow up. So before Alicia does one, we'll do another horse now. And we'll do one sort of on the other end of the spectrum.